What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to T3G. My name is Dollywood, and today we are looking at the S05 RGB light from Weeylite. Whatever it is that you do the damn thing. Now, real quick, let's get the hardware out of the way. I actually thought it was going to be way bigger than the S03, which we reviewed previously, but as you can see, it is just a little bit longer and a little bit wider. Like, it's not that much bigger. However, it does have a ton more options. The basics, of course, are going to be that you have the quarter 20 mount on the bottom and a USB-C charging port on the side, but the back is where we get all the good new stuff. If you remember, the S03 did not have any controls besides the singular on button. Everything had to be done through the app. The S05, however, does not need the app. You can use the app and you'll have tons of options, especially with the new app, but everything you need is on the actual light itself, which I love. Having options, of course, is key because you may not always have your phone with you if you're recording something, or you may need someone else to make changes while you use your phone as a prop or while you control other devices. This gives you those options. Now, right off the bat here, we have a few options on the back. As with all the other lights, the ring light, the bar light, and even the S03, although the S03 stays on channel 1, with this, you've got 19 channels you can set this to. So with the app, we've talked about this, I did a whole separate video on the app. If you have the app, you can have tons of control. If you get 5, 6, 7, 10 of these, you can control them all. You can control them all in groups or individually, however you want, all through the app. It's a really good app. Now, the other thing I want to talk about on the physical level, before we get into all the settings and all the look, actually, is the fact that the battery is kind of ridiculous. I charged this probably about a month ago, maybe even more. I already did this video once. This is the second time I'm doing this. The first time, there was a lot of this. There was a lot of me looking down and not at the camera. Whereas now, I'm hopefully doing a better job. But as you can see here, the battery's still full. Like, I did a whole video, tested all the modes, played around with this, used this for other videos for other platforms. Still full. So, pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Now, the one thing I don't understand is this up data here. This is a new thing. None of the other ones that I've played with have this. I don't know what it means. I'm going to leave it off because Paranoia. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it means. So we're just going to leave it off for now until I figure out what it does. But let's go ahead and play with some modes. Right off the bat here, we go into the HSI and, you know, obviously we've got our 100% that we can go on the intensity. We've got our hue settings. We've got our saturation settings. But this is the one thing I want to talk about. Give me something, you know, piece of white paper. All right, let's talk about this. Do you see the lightness of this? Like, do you see the lightness of this? The saturation of this is a damn fine control. Like, we're on red. Like, if we go 100%, we're like on an orange red. But you go down, you see, look at this, 49. Like, it's still visible. You have a ton more control. I feel like the other ones, maybe, I don't know if the LEDs aren't as good or something. There was something with the other ones that didn't give this kind of control. And I really like this. Like, the fact that this, like, look at this. Look at the lightest red cast. We're at 22% here. This is kind of awesome. Let's be serious. So now we have this, this mode, which I think is very interesting because it gives you actually full control, 0 to 100 of all the red, yellow, green, and white, which is weird. I don't really know what's that mean? Oh, ooh, you could do custom mixes. So let's say you do 22% white. We throw in like 24% yellow. Right, we go into 40. Look at this. You could do, and it's on the device. It's on the actual light. That's crazy. Let's go one more over here. This, from what I could tell, this is some sort of, we're going to turn this down a bit, but this is some sort of industry standard selector. I'm not really sure. I don't know these things. This might be for people who are much more informed on the lighting side of things. But if you look here, it's got different, so there's RSC, LEE, so Lee, presumably, and HOC. HOC is just like some sort of, I don't know, like a bluish. But if you're in Lee, there's different settings. They're preset. I don't know what they mean. But they're there. RSC, again, has a few different presets. I'm thinking these are some sort of industry standard because I have never heard of these, and I don't think the bar light or the ring light have this feature. So This is new, and I think it's dope. Now, those of you with much more expensive lights out here may be looking at me and being like, yeah, obviously these things are in there. But you have to understand, this is a $30 light. On this channel, what we look for are budget production solutions, and if these are industry standard settings that you can just set with a couple pushes of a button on the actual device that you're using, on the light that you're using, say, oh, we need a Leaf 5, right? Well, you just do that, and you set it, and you've done that for $30. A lot of people are talking about lights starting at 50, and that's for the budget of budgets. I gotta say, for $30, this is really, really interesting. Here, of course, we have our effects settings, and we have everything from lightning to some sort of explosions, paparazzi camera flashes. We've got our broken light, which is still one of my favorite settings, because it's kind of nice to be like, oh, there's like a broken light in the corner. Like, it's a cool idea. Like, I want to use it in some way. This is, I always forget what they are. I try to remember what the actual settings are, but I don't remember what they are all the time. We've got SOS, we've got our candlelight. Everything that we had on the other ones is there. Looks like several different fireworks settings. We've got our police, we've got our ambulance, and we have our fire truck, and then we have RGB filter. I like the little heart one. I don't know what genre this is. It was just like a love color filter. It's kind of going through some of the lovey colors, right? Like, so the purples and the reds, kind of just like sifting through them. I don't know, like a love hotel or something? I don't know, like, is it like a motel light? You tell me in the comments. What light is that? What would you call that light if you had to name it? Then you have individual fading options, CMYK. Well, not K, obviously. And then, of course, you have our speed options. So 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to hold one more time to go back to our standard setting. We've got a I have to say, I have tested this several times now, and this is an incredibly fast. Watch this. Do not blink. Boom. 28 to 6,800 in no time. Look at that. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. And I'm only at 23% intensity. Of course, if we go all the way up, nice little tungsten color. And we also have, look at this. I don't know what this setting is. It's not labeled, so I'm going to have to do some research. But it seems to maybe add blue or take away blue. Look at my face. It's a little bluer, a little greener. And now if you go the other way, it's a little redder, right? But of course, we like our 6800, nice bright white, and at about 50%. Look, this is just, it's good. It's a good color. It looks good. Good separation from the background. And all it is lighting. 30 bucks. For $30, you can have a huge improvement to your production quality. Let's give you an example. I feel like I had a better, more natural segue into this in the first version of this video, but I'm going to use this one anyway. If I record, we're going to switch over to video right here, and we're going to turn this off, right? So then we're going to hit video here, and it's fine. Like, it's okay, right? It's not great, but like, you could make videos with this. This is okay. This is a decent front camera. You know, I did a whole video on the LG Wing, but with just the single edition of lighting, that looks a lot nicer. This you might enjoy watching. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will, of course, let you know this was provided by the manufacturer as they provided the other lights. And I appreciate that, because I get to bring you budget lighting. I'll be honest, I'm probably going to get 3 or 4 of these, and I'm going to put these in every kit because it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. The only thing that might edge it out is something with like a magnetic attachment. That's the only thing that I think this needs. It needs some sort of self-attachment. If it had, I don't know, a case or something, maybe we even build something for it. Anyway, for 30 bucks, the quality, all the options, all the potential industry standard presets, can we give this the best RGB on-camera light title? Can we? If you have any questions about this light, make sure you drop it down below, which is also conveniently where I placed the link, affiliate link, of course, to this light on Amazon. If you use that, I very much appreciate you. That is supporting the channel and allowing me to continue to make cool videos and not go broke. I've got another light review coming up soon, and then, of course, the promised GoPro review is coming. I did an unboxing short, but then it turned into a 4-minute thing, so I'm actually trying to reformat it into widescreen. But until then, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.